Hey guys, Wolf Wengler. I got a little story about the hood on the Tempest. Don't forget, this car was just meant to be a street beater. When we built it, it just came out too good. So the hood, engine wasn't in the car yet, but the hood didn't have enough clearance. At that time, I hadn't cut the cross member out, and the measurements from the existing cross member up to the bottom of the hood wouldn't work. It was with even a medium rise 4-barrel manifold. There wasn't enough space between the carburetor and the hood. Now today, what you're looking at, it's been lowered almost 2 inches, and there's plenty of room underneath the hood. But our approach to it back then, when I say our, it's my friend Mike Clemmer, God rest his soul, and myself. We looked at this as just the hood needed to be stretched a little bit. And with a 2x4 and a pretty good sized hammer with a 2x4 turned sideways with the edge of it in the seam of the hood, we just beat the hood up about 1 inch and made up for that space with just gobs of silicone caulking that's been painted and has endured the test of time. Eventually, maybe I'll change this around eventually. But meanwhile, the hood, if you look at it right from the middle, you can see better that way. It's just got a little rise to it, where the original 63 Tempest was a pretty much flat hooded car. So I like the way it looks, and gave me plenty of room. I don't really need that much room now, but it is what it is. It's good. And you saw it from underneath. Looks pretty good on top. That's a lot of nice spondle work is what that is. I give my friend Mike credit for the Bondo work. Here I'm wedged way back in the corner of the garage. I don't have much more room here, but you can look from here and see the way the hood lays. It's got like a nice shape to it, but in pounding it up in the middle, we lost a little bit of space here in the front, and we lost a little bit of space here where the cowl is. So the hood's kind of like positioned to lessen these two gaps the best. The cowl is easy to maybe stretch the cowl at some point in time, but that would be when the car gets repainted. And the front here, this gap along the front, it's the way that it is. The fascia is an aftermarket fascia. It's not an original Pontiac fascia. I don't know where it came from, but it was some sort of a probably Japanese piece at that time. And it's not exactly the right shape. If you look right down at the edge, it just protrudes a little bit. It can move up a little bit, but not enough. That side's exactly right, and that's what we got for space. So that's the story of the hood. Came out pretty good. Still looks good 25 years later.